Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and Ba'ashem Havakar Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom goes to the elect Akim that's pushing his truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. This is my Nah from the GMS Baltimore camp, and I know brothers a little sick of keep hearing about Kobe Bryant. I mean, because I'm kind of sick of hearing about it too. I mean, we all in the spirit. We know that the Lord did what He did, and His reasons for what He did. Because that's a horrible way to die, and it could be for something He did in His past life, or it could be something that He did in His present life right here. Everybody talk about Kobe Bryant as a basketball player, his accolades, the good things that he done on the court, and the good things he did for people who ain't know, strangers or whatever. But I mean, I knew the story prior to me it popping back up on me again. I heard it, but how can a person be such of a great person and having a bad relationship with their parents, I mean, the scriptures already tell us that, we filthy rags, but, obviously he wasn't quite so good, man, I'm gonna read a little bit in this article. I mean, brothers want to look it up. It ain't too hard to Google it, but when you having a bad relationship with your parents, you ain't dealing with them, man. That's like disrespectful, But I'm gonna go in and say Kobe Bryant had a fractured relationship with his parents in his final years, but they appeared to be making amends before the tragic and shocking death this weekend. According to the LA Times, the public fallout between Bryant and his parents, his dad, former NBA player, and his mom, Joe Bryant, a former NBA player, and his mom, Pamela Bryant, dates back to his relationship with his eventual wife, Vanessa Bryant. So we talking a long time ago. I don't know, maybe they ain't wanting to marry her. When it goes into the paragraph, it says they ain't attend the wedding, But I'm gonna go into the story while they was having a problem, and then it says through their relationships it seemed to be healing. Things came to a halt in 2013 when Joe and Pamela attempted to auction off a large collection of memorabilia from Bryant's career, including uniforms from his Lower Merion High School and a pair of Lakers championship rings from 2000 that he had gifted them. Bryant said his parents didn't notify him of the auction and he didn't give them permission to sell the items, according to the New York Post. It sparked a lawsuit that ended with a public apology from Joe and Pamela, who thanked their son for financial support throughout his storied career. We regret our actions and statements relating to Kobe Bryant's auction memorabilia, they said in a statement at the time. We apologize for any misunderstanding and unintended pain we have caused our son and appreciate the financial support he provided over the years. A settlement still allowed for 10% of the items set for auction to be sold, ESPN reported. Joe and Pamela were noticeably absent during their son's final NBA game in April 2016. Salagi. In a 2016 interview, Bryant touched upon the aftermath of the lawsuit and how it affected the relationship with his family. Our relationship is shit, he told ESPN. I say, I'm going to buy you a very nice home, and the response is, that's not good enough. Then you settle my shit. In a piece, Bryant praised his two sisters, Cherie and Shea, for developing their own careers. So, I mean, I ain't going to keep on going on and reading, but, this is Kobe Bryant's parents. through the Lord, they was his earthly parents. And if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for them, he wouldn't even be in a position he was at. Kobe Bryant's father was a ex-NBA player and played overseas. He by Kobe playing overseas, he was able to become bilingual, speaking Italian, Italian and Spanish. He also had a lot of contacts due to his father. And I mean, you know, I don't know for a fact, but he probably helped him out with that Mamba mentality, you know. How soon we forget. If it wasn't for his father even introducing him to that, he probably wouldn't even be the person that he is, you know. But, you know, all the millions of dollars this guy had. I mean, he in his right mind state now, but all these millions of dollars he had, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, that stuff is emotional attachment with your accomplishments and all that, but to not be speaking to your parents over some memorabilia is crazy. That's why I say money is the root of all evil, man. That's what the scriptures say. And I'm just going, you know, I got one scripture. And this could be a reason why the Most High took him out. I got one scripture I'm going to go into, you know. So, because, you know, that money don't mean nothing, man. That money don't mean nothing. That's why you gotta, I'm straight and to the point. Deuteronomy 5:16, honor thy father and thy mother as the Lord they Salakia. Honor thy father and thy mother as the Lord thy God have commanded thee. Now, this is a commandment from the Lord Yahweh, you know. This is a commandment. You're supposed to honor thy mother and thy father. You shouldn't be getting bent out of shape over no memorabilia. I mean, there's people out here that's parents did a lot worse to them, man. Even if you was taking care of them financially or whatever. I mean, you know, you're supposed to honor thy mother and thy father. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your parents make you mad, but they the only parents you got, man. And first of all, this is a commandment, man. That's what the Lord say. Honor thy father and thy mother. Honor thy father and thy mother as the Lord thy God have commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged. Now you see, he wasn't honoring his mother and his father. And 41 years is I'm a couple years older than Kobe Bryant, but 41 years is not a long time to be here, man. I mean, the average person dying from like health issues or whatever, they dying in their late 60s or 70s or whatever, you know. And this was a tragic death. It was a tragic death, man. The Most High gave him, man. It took him and his second daughter out, the one that was pretty much played the game like him, had his mentality. She's supposed to be the next coming because he ain't had no son, you know. And you got to be careful what you do and how you move, because I ain't saying this what it is, but by him having issues with his parents, you know, his little basketball legacy, I mean, it's gonna be here in the spirit, but the one that the Lord already didn't bless him with a son, so his legacy ain't gonna live on through the seed of a son, you know. And then he took his daughter away, that was the one who was just like him, you know. So his days weren't prolonged, because could be because he ain't honored thy mother and thy father and thy mother. Continuing on, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord giveth thee. So, and the Lord already gave you. He sold out, but the Lord gave him the talent to play that game, man. So by him not honoring thy mother and his thy father and thy mother, Salaki, I keep saying that mother first, it's the father first. He ain't really get a chance to live his life in his land, in his kingdom, because he basically was like a huge idol. He was like a god on earth because all these people was worshiping him like a god, just because he played basketball. The Lord ain't like something he did, and he took him out. It was his time, and I'm gonna end it on that note. Shalom.